In Korea, with its 4 distinct seasons, autumn is the most beautiful, with all the colors of nature present. Autumn is full of the abundant gifts of nature. In the midst of that abundance is the traditional Korean harvest festival, Chuseok.
Just like the Americans celebrate Thanksgiving, Korea's biggest national holiday is called Chuseok. It's a time of the year where people thank their ancestors and celebrate the rich harvest. Nowadays, people choose to go to their parents' house and have family gatherings. That's why it's the most hectic time for the trains and on the highways. But also, traditional dishes are served to commemorate this special holiday.
During Chuseok, the roads become a giant parking lot. The railway stations are busier than ever, filled with people visiting their hometowns, both hands filled with bundles of gifts. Families are busy preparing food for visitors just before Chuseok. On the morning of the holiday, Koreans hold ancestral rites as thanks for a plentiful harvest. From several days beforehand, the women of the house prepare plenty of food for the rites, as well as all of the family and visiting relatives. The whole village starts to smell of frying Korean pancakes. That's the signal that Chuseok is getting very close. The most famous Chuseok dish is songpyeon. They are rice cakes made with grains harvested that year. Rice powder is boiled and kneaded to make the songpyeon, which are then filled with a sweet stuffing made from beans or sesame seeds. Rice cakes are a delicacy and are always prepared for special occasions. Songpyeon are only made for Chuseok, and there's a reason why.
송편은 반달 모양이지만은요, 송편 안에 소를 넣고 접기 전에는 온전한 보름달 모양을 하고 있잖아요. 그래서 달이 생성되고 숙성되고 소멸되는 단계처럼 곡식도 생성되고 숙성이 된다는 의미를 담고 있기도 합니다. 그래서 송편을 달의 열매로도 이해를 할 수가 있겠습니다.
Although different regions have slightly different variations on songpyeon, they're still half-moon shaped. Koreans put their heart into making this dish to give thanks to their ancestors for the year's harvest. The stuffed dough is steamed at dawn. Even though it's not easy to get up so early and cook, serving freshly steamed songpyeon for the ancestral rites is a way of respecting one's ancestors. Freshly steamed songpyeon are very enjoyable, not tough, but moist and chewy. After the ceremony, the food is shared by the whole family. The family and visiting relatives meet again for the first time in a long time and share their oneness and closeness while eating songpyeon made that day. Different kinds of rice cakes are made for different occasions, and each holds different meanings. Shirudok are plain rice cakes covered with red beans. Red beans are used to dispel evil spirits, since ghosts hate the color red. Keredok, long and slender rice cakes, are served at parents' birthdays to wish them a long life, and slices of it are used for rice cake soup on New Year's Day. inchomi, made of sticky rice flour dough, is eaten by pulling small pieces off. It symbolizes unity, so it's often used at big gatherings or events. Rice cakes are symbolically an important part of special occasions, including birthdays and weddings. But recently, rice cakes, formerly eaten on special occasions, have become as common as ordinary snacks. In tea houses in Insadong, Seoul, you can see a lot of people drinking traditional tea with rice cakes instead of coffee and cake. Rice cakes are attracting attention as a diet food with lower calories than Western-style cakes.
I really enjoy the dots. Different texture, taste, it's very neutral, like not sweet or salty.
Enjoyed it. It was like nothing I've ever tried before. I really liked this grape topping. I thought it complemented the spongy texture really well.
Traditional rice cakes have entered the modern world and become varied in color, flavor, and shape. They are growing in popularity not only because they look pleasing to the eye, but also due to their health benefits.
Korean food is somewhat like this quilt, which is made by sewing different parts of fabric together. There's a wide array of Korean dishes, each with its unique tastes and qualities. But in the end, we can find common features in all of them. It is their patience and devotion as they wait for the food to mature enough to eat. This devotion reflects on the longing care Koreans have for those who eat their food. I think it is this philosophy that ensures Korean food to be so healthy.
Koreans have long eaten fresh vegetables that depict the brilliant colors of the different seasons. And even when they eat meat, they have kept in mind a balance of nutrients. In this modern world, many people are seeking a healthy diet. A menu that is balanced and fresh has already been passed down by Koreans over thousands of years.
So good.
And this is precisely the first reason why Korean food can become a health food for people around the world.